My first manicure and pedicure. A shock to the system. There I was, sitting in a big, cushy chair at Nordstrom's in downtown Seattle. My feet soaking in warm water, my hands being massaged, and my brain trying to process what was happening. Me, a manicure and a pedicure? Oh my gosh. I had never done anything like this before, ever. And for good reason. It simply didn't fit my self-image. I've always thought of myself as a rough and tumble, outdoorsy, manly sort of a guy. Men like me don't get manicures and pedicures. We get dirty fingernails, cracked heels, and calloused hands. And we're proud of it. That's part of the brand, right? So what on earth was I doing there? Well, as is often the case, when men do something out of character, there was a woman involved. A very special woman, in fact. I wanted to do something for her, something romantic. I knew she enjoyed getting manicures and pedicures, and I discovered that Nordstrom's had a private room where couples could sit side by side and get pampered together. How romantic, I thought, and how brave, I didn't realize. The shock. When I arrived, I tried to look calm and confident, as if I did this every Thursday. But the truth is, I was completely out of my comfort zone. The moment I sat down and the attendant started working on my feet, I nearly levitated out of the chair. And then came the surprise of all surprises. I found out that a pedicure involves more than just clipping your toenails. There's soaking, scrubbing, buffing, and to my utter astonishment, massaging. She massaged not only my feet, but also my calf muscles. Holy cow! No one had ever done that before. Once I got over the shock, something unexpected happened. I relaxed. In fact, I got so relaxed that I actually fell asleep for a few minutes. Only me, right? Falling asleep in the middle of a pedicure. When I woke up, I felt, well, good. My feet were smooth, my hands looked respectable, and my sweetheart was smiling. Somewhere between the filing and the foot scrub, I realized that this whole experience wasn't just about grooming. It was about connection, about saying yes to something new and sharing a simple, quiet moment together. Are there lessons? Yes. Now, would I do it again? Honestly, probably not. It still doesn't fit my brand or my self-image. I can't quite imagine myself becoming a regular at the Nordstrom nail bar. In fact, I can remember walking in and out of the spa area and looking around nervously, hoping no one I knew would see me going in. But if my sweetheart asked me to do it again because it would make her happy, I'd probably say yes in a heartbeat. And here's the funny thing. Ever since that day, I've been getting compliments, especially from her, about how good my nails look. Hands and feet. Never heard that before in my life. Now, there are probably a lot of lessons in this little adventure. Take your pick. Here's one. Sometimes you have to take one for the team. Here's another. Sometimes you just do what the woman wants. Here's another. Sometimes you have to risk your image for love. And finally, sometimes the things you swore you'd never do end up giving you a story worth telling, and maybe even a smile you didn't expect.
Be sure to subscribe to Meandering Musings wherever you get your favorite podcasts. For more about Neil Peterson and to read more Meandering Musings and travel essays, visit meanderingmusings.net. Tell your friends about Meandering Musings and leave us a review on Apple Podcasts.